Let's talk about strategy, not the overused LinkedIn buzzword, not what your friend says before getting crushed in risk. We're talking business strategy, capital S strategy, the kind that determines whether a company becomes the next Apple or the next Blockbuster. Welcome to MBA in Minutes. Let's dive into what strategy really means, why it matters, and how it plays out in real life. In the simplest terms, strategy is the plan that answers one big question: how do we win? Not just how do we show up or how do we survive, but how do we win in a way that's sustainable, scalable, and different from everyone else. Harvard legend Michael Porter put it best. Strategy is about making choices and trade-offs. It's about deliberately choosing to be different. That different part, that's where the magic happens. In a business context, strategy is the blueprint that guides a company's decisions. From pricing to product design to which markets to enter, it's all influenced by strategy. Think of it as a company's personal GPS. You plug in your destination, be it market dominance, innovation leader, or luxury niche. Strategy maps out how to get there. But not all strategies are created equal. That's why there are two key levels to understand. The first level to understand is business level strategy. This is all about how a company competes in a specific market. Let's say you run a sneaker brand. Are you selling $400 limited edition hype drops like Nike? Or $40 comfy everyday kicks like Skechers? Business strategy asks, who's your target customer? What unique value do you offer? How do you deliver it better than the competition? Walmart, for example, follows a cost leadership strategy, focusing on being the cheapest. Apple, they follow a differentiation strategy, focusing on design, user-friendliness, and high-end branding, focusing on trying to be the coolest. Skincare brand Glossier executes a strategy based on being focused or niche. Their strategy can be summed down to being the most specific. Your strategy defines your brand, your vibe, your tribe. The second level to understanding strategy is the concept of corporate level strategy. Zoom out, way out. Corporate strategy answers questions like, which markets should we compete in? Imagine you're Amazon. You're not just selling books anymore. You're doing e-commerce, streaming, cloud computing, groceries, even healthcare. Corporate strategy decides whether to expand into new industries, acquire or merge with other firms, go global or stay local, spin off business units. It's the metagame, the big chessboard moves. One conversation necessary in help grasp these concepts is the need to understand and define tactics versus strategy. A simple way to draw a line between these is to note that strategy is the why and what. Tactics are the how. An example of strategy would be wanting to dominate the plant-based food market. A tactic would be running TikTok ads targeting vegan Gen Z foodies in LA. Strategy is the North Star. Tactics are the steps to follow it. You might be asking, why does strategy matter? Well, a good strategy creates sustainable competitive advantage, aligns the whole company around a clear goal, and helps you allocate resources wisely. It shields you from being just another player in the market. A bad strategy? That's like trying to win Mario Kart without knowing what track you're on. Netflix had a strategy. Blockbuster didn't. Tesla had a strategy. Traditional automakers scrambled to catch up. No strategy equals no direction equals no longevity. Now for a few quick examples of real-world strategy in action. IKEA has flat-packed furniture, low prices, maze-like stores. Their strategy? Cost leadership plus customer experience. The result? Global domination in budget design. Airbnb competes in real estate without owning property. Their strategy? Leverage trust and tech to disrupt hospitality. TikTok filled the short-form algorithm crack. Strategy? Hyper-personalization plus creator economy integration equals massive attention economy dominance. It really is a strategic sweet spot. The best strategies sit at the intersection of market opportunity, internal capabilities, and competitive advantage. They answer the questions like, is there demand? Can you actually do this? Can you win and keep winning? Without critically assessing these questions, you're guessing, not strategizing. Now, if this video seemed a bit fast-paced or you're still not entirely sure what strategy is, a quick TLDR is, strategy equals how a business chooses to win. Strategy is more than mission statements and vibe decks. It's the heart of every major decision, the blueprint for success, and the reason some brands crush it while others crash and burn. So next time someone says, we need a new strategy, ask them this: what are we actually trying to win? And how are we going to do it better than anyone else? Thanks for tuning into this MBA in Minutes dive into business strategy. Smash that like, subscribe, and stay sharp. MBA in Minutes is where we turn boardroom jargon into bingeable bites.